guys, this is Jamie Tallulah, Poet Spice, and I am here to do a video collab with Inda's Crafts. Yeah, so she asked if I would like to do a collab for a fall card, and so you can see I got some little leaves here. And it's like, of course, you know I don't know how to make anything without using a die, right? Because I love dies. I love dies. What are we talking about? Dragonflies. So let me show you what dies I used. First off, I used this Spellbinders, and I actually made 2 cards, and we were supposed to make fall cards, and we only had to do 1, but I made 2 because I got into it. So I used this Spellbinders die, and it actually has 2 pieces. It's got the inset and then the square to cut out the piece. So I used that. I used this leaf here, which is this one. And I got this from AliExpress. I didn't use the frame, I just used the leaf. And then this one has 2 leaves. So it's these 2 here. And they are a nice size, as you can see. And those were from AliExpress too. So I'll show those in a haul. I used this die right here. And then this one. And these were... I bought them at Gina Marie's shop, but you could have found them on AliExpress. I'll do this one. I used this one, I think. I think I used these 2 inner ones for this one. I got this at Gina Marie's. I know that is still on AliExpress. And then I used this one, which is Stamps of Life, the pumpkin. So I used the Happy Harvest, and then these 2 pumpkins and the lined one. And it also has matching dies. And then this, I tell you, this is one of my favorite card-based dies to use. It just is so cute. And granted, it looks, you know, it's all Valentine's and heartsy and lovey, but you can use it for so many things. I used it as Christmas die, and now I'm using it as a fall die. So let me show you the 2 that I created. We'll start with that one. Well, let's start with this one. The only thing I don't like about this is that I used wet glue to put part of it together, so it gets that wrinkled effect. But so here's the one card, and you see the Happy Harvest. There's the die cuts. The leaves are cut. Here's that Spellbinders, and then in the background you see this brown plaid that I used to cut the piece. I used Tim Holtz Distress ink to do it, vintage photo, and then I also used some walnut stain on the other one to do the stamping, as well as to do the rusticating. That is not a word, y'all. I'm just kidding. Alright, so then, of course, I distressed all the edges on the inside, did a little cluster of leaves here and here, got that little red pop, and then, of course, you can do your message there. And then I'm going to go back and use my little glue eraser to get rid of any little bits. And then on the back, I will put handmade by. So that's the one. And then the other is using this die and those other ones. And so it looks like this. Get that out of the way so you can see better. So you can see those 2 Gina Marie dies here. This, of course, is the card base. And then this piece, this brown piece, is in that card base as well. And so I took this piece, glued it down, but I left the majority of the edge free. So it has a little bit of something there going on. Stamped it with walnut stain here. Then I stamped and die cut. I was about to say bananas. Those are not bananas. The pumpkins. Did their little stems as well. It's etched in the walnut stain. And you might be, I'm not sure, you might be able to see a little shimmer. And that is with some Spectrum Noir glitter pin. And then, of course, it opens like that. So you can see the other pieces. Right, so when you sit it down, it looks like, it's kind of hard to do this because my camera is up at the top doing down, so it's kind of hard to see that sometimes. But so if you laid it flat, it will look like that when you cut it and then you decorate it all. And what was awesome is that these little pieces here were perfect. I'll show you the die again. This inner die was perfect to layer onto these pieces. So those are my 2 fall cards that I did for our collab. And like I said, there's the back, and I'll put handmade by. And then usually for these cards, I write my message on the inside. Some people write it on the back, but I put it on the inside right there. So those are my 2 cards. Definitely go check out In Does Crafts. Her link will be in the description box below, and I shall see you next time. Bye!